Combined, USF Holland trucks travel over 99 million miles in a year. That represents over 200 round trips to the moon, or nearly 4,000 trips around the world. As the decade comes to a close, our record sales volume and number of employees, facilities, and equipment will help us achieve our goals in the coming years. The new millennium presents new challenges and opportunities. Our response? ISO 9000 certification currently in progress. And our internet-based customer service program, USF Net, which allows customers to track shipments, view manifests, obtain rate quotes, and even request pickups. Since 1997, USF Holland has spent more than $238 million on new tractors, new trailers, new forklifts, new terminals, and other terminal improvements. At USF Holland, our mission statement describes what we do. But even after 70 years, our core values still define who we are.
My view of the company is that it is a great, great company. I've experienced it for 25 years. I see no reason why this won't go on the way it has been over the years, because it's so established in our culture, and I really feel that it's going to continue.
Well, I think that the most important thing is honesty. You have to have honest people.
Integrity, in my mind, is very special. It's going to be very important in the future. A customer who doesn't trust, it doesn't think of honesty and integrity in a company, is not going to ship by them. By shipping by the company, it helps the profit, the net gain, and also helps with employment. If a customer cannot depend on a driver, a dispatcher, a salesman, a terminal manager, to be honest, to move the freight from point A to point B, then we'll lose the customer and lose our customer base.
Integrity is important to our customers. It shows them that what we say we do, we can do, and do it all the time.
If you're honest with every person, they're going to be honest with you, and it makes the company go good. Everybody works together. It helps the company all the way around.
What integrity and honesty is doing what you say you will do. Me being able to depend on you and you being able to depend on me.
Well, I think respect for the individual means that each person is important to the company. Our opinions, our concerns matter to the company, and it's what gets the job done. When you know that your opinion counts.
And then you have to have communication, and you have to have a great deal of understanding.
Respect for an individual has a lot to do with how you perform your job and how content and happy you are with your job. If you're respected by your fellow employees and by the company, then it's a joy to be here and work here and be a part of this company and part of this team.
In some of my former jobs, safety director, VP of HR, the introducing of new employees, particularly line haul drivers, and their orientation, and having them come up here, and they've come to us from other companies. And you heard things like, the last place I worked at, the door was locked. You know, I wasn't allowed in there. Can't relate to that, because there's been that open door here, and that feeling of open door.
When I was a terminal manager, customer service was important because, first of all, it was the #1 priority for this company. I understood that. It was made known by the people in Holland, namely Charles Cooper and the other executives here. That's never left me. The priority, the #1 priority, is customer service.
We've been around for 70 years, and without that success in customer service, we wouldn't be here.
We're an overnight company, and anybody that comes in to Holland, USF Holland, which we've been hiring a lot of guys, a lot of drivers lately, and I just try to stress to the new guys coming in, I said, in order for us not to go out of business like most trucking companies, we have to work together and as a team to survive.
That is our goal, to always satisfy the customer. We have to know each individual company and what their needs are, and that's the best way to serve them, to be sensitive to their needs.
Most of the drivers I know throughout this whole company go that extra mile to put the customer's freight first and to get the freight delivered to the terminal so they can get it out on the street for the next day delivery.
This company that was formed originally, at its conception, had two things in mind: customer service and customer satisfaction. And they had a work ethic. And during the course of being small and growing to where we are now, those of us who have come along with that spirit have tried to keep that spirit alive. And as growing pains will have it, that is difficult to keep up with. But if you never lose that spirit, you'll never lose that idea that the customer is your bread and butter. And he deserves as much respect as you do. So you work from that, and you'll have good success.
Hard work means to me is doing my job, getting the freight there on time, doing the overnight service as quickly and as safe as I can without any damage.
Continuous improvement means to stay a cut above the rest. If you don't stay above or close to being above what the other carriers are, they're going to eat your lunch. And today, you have to stay above or on the same plateau as other carriers. Once you get left behind, it'll be too late.
Being able to accept change is one source of continued improvement. Not being stuck in the same rut, allowing yourself to adapt to changes that might better your performance in whatever you're doing.
It's a group effort. Everything's a group effort as far as we're concerned. We always say here, everything happens in our terminals. It doesn't happen here in the home office. It happens in our terminals. That's where everything happens. That's where our profit's made. Our production people, our drivers, our mechanics, our dock people, our office clerical people. They're all a big part of this. And if they're not, we're not going to be successful.
Awards and industry leadership are one measure of our success. Continually improving our performance is another. But the pride that comes from a job well done for our customers is the best of all. And at USF Holland, we aim to be the best every day.
I think with our growth and with the number of people we have here, I can see nothing but great things ahead because of the growth that we're experiencing right now.
USF Holland is going to be a carrier of the future. They're here now. They will be here in the future. My best things to tell a new driver is to listen, look, and think. And you'll be a better Holland employee, and you'll be here for a long time.
We still have the same core values, the same integrity, the same hard work. And I see the newer people in the company with those same values.
And I see that orange and white trailer and tractor sitting there. It's like I know I'm driving for a top-of-the-line company, and I feel good about that.